Using a Bible as a catalyst. I went to Catholic school for my entire life for like 20 years, so that's my catalyst. So, all right, let's talk Johanna. Contrary to popular belief, Johanna is not just a persona. She's actually a religious figure in real life. What? Maybe, I don't know. It's sort of mythological. But she was a fake pope, and now she's an FGO. Looking kind of cute, but did the pope touch you? Listen, if this was the pope, I wouldn't mind being touched. Just saying. All right, I'm a bit drunk. 20 years. Yeah, I went to Catholic school from kindergarten till the college. I know my college career, my bachelor's. So this is Johanna. She's a ruler. I like her. I actually like her aesthetic. I like when they try to keep it, you know, historically accurate, and she's not coming out here in fucking full armor like a galactic mech or something, fucking coming out of Gundam. This is a very nice outfit. I love this. This is really, really cool. And then of course her Fate-like outfit. I actually like this as well. It's just enough. It's not too extra. Like they didn't put fucking funnels and things around her or whatever like they usually do. So I like this a lot. I actually really like her design. And this is just cute. So yeah, I love her design. Really nice. Actually, FGO has been really good with servant designs lately. This, Johanna, Kuko Khan, Benny Alter, Needle Chris Alter, they have been on fire with female servant designs lately. So let's see. I actually have not looked at any of her skills or stats, so this is kind of blind for me. Ruler, 10,000 HP or 10,000 attack. All right. Not very strong, but she does have 15,000 HP, so those are kind of expected for rulers. I'm guessing she's kind of like a semi-support or a full support. Kind of low NP gain rate, but she does have a nice deck for quick and arts. I think she's an arts ruler, right? Her NP's arts, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's arts. So not bad. Nothing crazy here so far. Let's see what her skills do, though. Alright, Saint of Imaginations, rank A. Increases an ally's critical star absorption rate. Increases one ally. Okay, so it's not party-wide. Increases an ally arts cards for just arts cards for 3 turns. That's really good. Their critical damage on arts cards for 3 turns by 100% for 3 turns. That is really good. And then she generates 10 stars per turn for 3. Okay, this is a fucking ridiculous. This is like, if you are an arts crit servant, this is all you need as a support. This is wild. Holy shit. And it's only in the 6-turn cooldown. That's kind of crazy. I'm trying to think of a good arts crit servant right now. So life would be, I mean, like Saber Hokusai, Saber Lancelot. Yeah, Saberlot licks his lips. There's some. I'm trying to think of one that doesn't have good star generating. Muramasa, yeah. Luvia. Yeah, this is wild. This is like any art servant can just become a crit cannon with this skill alone. Yeah, Yang. Because it's a 5,000%. That's even like Berserkers. This is an Eternal Arms Mastery. Galatea. Well, no, Galatea only has 1 arts card. But like any Vlad, this is wild. Yeah, Mothman. Yeah, this is crazy. Really great skill. Next skill, the Shunned Papal Procession, rank C. Increases party's arts. So this is AoE. 20% arts up for the party. Not that great. But debuff immunity 1 time. That's good. Damage reduction 1,000 for 3 turns. That's actually really good for stall teams. With a defensive buff. Charges own NP gauge 30%. This is actually a pretty good skill. The arts buff isn't that massive, but the debuff immunity can be good, and that party damage reduction. People sleep on damage reduction skills, but they're actually really strong if you pair them with like defensive skills like Moshes. So this can be good, and of course, charge is always good. And it's 30%, so with mana loading, that's a 50% starting charge. Disruption of the Pope, or Disputation of the Pope, rank EX. Oh, and here's another NP charge. Oh, but it's past. Okay, charges party's NP gauge every turn for 3 turns. 20%, that's good. And then 20%. It's a charisma. Oh man, look at that cooldown. That's a fucking crazy cooldown, though. I guess this is like her farming skill. Like, if you want to use her as like a farming support, it actually works pretty well. You can like swap her in and like have her just. Yeah, it's pretty good. 20% every turn. Yeah, the 8 is wild, but that charisma combined with the arch buff is really strong. All her skill cooldowns are pretty long. Her skill cooldowns are pretty long. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of like Proto Merlin a little bit. Like her and Proto Merlin together would actually be a pretty crazy combination. You would just be getting like 50% NP charge at the end of every turn. It's like a wild combination. No damage report yet. We haven't started rolling, so you're just in time. I still think her best skill is this first skill. This first skill's wild. This skill's also great. I'm mixed on this middle skill. This middle skill is more situational. Her second skill, but the first one and the third one are really great. Magic resistance EX, of course. Territory creation A, pretty good. Extra damage against riders. Okay. I don't know. I don't get the lore reason for this. Is it because... Is there another rider that's a pope or something? Legendum Papal Thronus. Offering prayers for the Radiant Throne of Glory. Increases own damage against evil aligned enemies by 50% for 1 turn. That's a mana burst. And there's a lot of evil servants. There's a good amount. It's not too many, actually, now that I'm looking at them. Interesting. Buff block. And it's an AoE Noble Phantasm. Of course. AoE arts Noble Phantasm. Single target servants don't exist anymore. And then 150% against damage, man attribute. Man is the most popular trait in that category. AoE Resonant Sleeper. It's actually not bad. She's not bad. I wouldn't say she's as good as the recent servants like Nidocris and Tez and obviously Kukulkan. But the AoE buff block is nice. Her NP can be situationally very. If you fight an evil man enemy, she beats the shit out of evil men. I'll tell you right now. Pope Johanna doesn't take shit from any evil man. She will slap the fuck out of an evil man. But other than that, I don't think it's that strong of an NP. Yeah, she's the anti-man pope. She's the feminist pope. But other than that, no, I think she's a good support. Primarily a support. I don't know if I would use her as a AoE like looper, especially over somebody like EO that we have for free. But she's definitely a really good, especially for art crit, very good support. Very, very good support. I don't know if I can give her a preliminary rating though. It's tough. Ooh, I think it's really situational on your team. She kind of reminds me a bit like, maybe this is a weird comparison, but a little bit like Crane, where she's very team dependent. Because she's not the best battery, but she's a good battery, and she's really great at art crit support. Yeah, she has a clearly defined niche, and it's not a bad one. I'd probably give her like an A minus preliminarily, without any testing. She's really good. I just don't know how many art crit servants really. Man, it's tough. Like in stall teams, I can see her being great. She can actually be really great in stall teams because of the second skill too, the debuff immunity. And I would actually rather use her in a stall team than a like looping farming team. She has potential. She definitely has potential. I like her a lot. I like her. So like A minus territory. Pretty good.